Let's dive into this review of Wednesday, the 2022 Netflix series starring Jenna Ortega. I'll cover everything from the plot to the characters, themes, and its connection to the original Addams family, along with the legacy of the Addams family in film and TV. Let's get into it. Wednesday, 2022 TV show review. The release of Wednesday on Netflix was a huge deal, primarily because it's a show centered around the iconic character from the Addams family. This time, however, the focus is on Wednesday Addams, and the show provides a new, more mature, and deeper take on the character. Created by Alfred Gough and Miles Miller, Wednesday is a mixture of mystery, supernatural elements, and dark comedy. And what makes it stand out is that it's directed by Tim Burton, whose signature Gothic style is a perfect fit for the eerie world of the Addams family. Plot breakdown. Wednesday follows the teenage Wednesday Addams, portrayed by Jenna Ortega, as she navigates life at Nevermore Academy, a school for outcasts. After being expelled from her previous school for a violent incident involving the school's swim team, Wednesday is sent to Nevermore, where her parents, Gomez and Morticia, met. At Nevermore, she quickly becomes embroiled in a mysterious case involving a series of murders, with clues seemingly tied to her own family history. The show's plot mixes a classic teen detective story with supernatural elements. Wednesday, known for her deadpan humor and love for the macabre, is pushed to solve the mystery of the murders, while also grappling with the struggles of fitting into a school for people with unique abilities. There's a lot of intrigue surrounding her relationships with her classmates, faculty, and even her own family, with moments of tension, family bonding, and self-discovery. Characters. At the heart of Wednesday is, of course, Jenna Ortega's portrayal of the titular character. Ortega brings a unique balance of humor and darkness to the role, capturing Wednesday's sarcastic wit and deadpan demeanor while also showing vulnerability. She's a more complex version of the character compared to past adaptations, and Ortega's performance really shines in this more nuanced take on a beloved figure. The other characters around her are just as compelling. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzman play her parents, Morticia and Gomez Addams. Their portrayal is more grounded compared to the exaggerated versions we've seen in earlier adaptations. They're loving parents, but they still allow their daughter the space to develop her independence. Morticia's elegance and Gomez's passion for life shine through in their performances, though it's clear that the show is focusing on Wednesday's journey. Then, there's the supporting cast. Emma Myers as Enid, Wednesday's bubbly roommate. Hunter Dewin as Tyler, a local boy with a complicated relationship with Wednesday and a host of quirky faculty and students at Nevermore Academy. While Wednesday is the center of the story, these characters play essential roles in creating the rich, atmospheric world of the show. Themes. One of the major themes of Wednesday is identity. Much like the original Addams family, the show presents a family that celebrates their differences, but Wednesday herself struggles with fitting in. Throughout the series, she must come to terms with who she is, not just as an Addams, but as an individual with her own desires, flaws, and future. This theme of embracing one's uniqueness is something that resonates deeply, particularly in today's world, where individuality and self-acceptance are celebrated. Another key theme is family. While Wednesday can come off as aloof and distant, her relationships with her family members, especially her parents, are pivotal. She's caught between following her own path and honoring her family's legacy, and that tension drives a lot of her personal growth. Connection to the original Addams family. The relationship between Wednesday and the original Addams family franchise is significant, as the show directly draws from the Addams family mythos while also giving it a fresh spin. Created by cartoonist Charles Addams in 1938, the Addams family quickly became a cultural icon thanks to their macabre charm and satirical take on suburban life. Before Wednesday, the Addams family had been adapted into television shows and movies, including the beloved 1960s TV series, the 1991 The Addams Family film, and its 1993 sequel, Addams Family Values. The films, starring Angelica Houston, Raul Julia, and Christina Ricci as Wednesday, introduced the world to a version of the family that balanced Gothic darkness with warmth and humor. Christina Ricci's portrayal of Wednesday was particularly iconic, and her role in Wednesday as a new character, Miss Thornhill, is a fun nod to her legacy in the franchise. Wednesday adds a new layer to the Addams family legacy, bringing the story into the modern day while retaining the dark humor and gothic elements that fans love. It's not just about the quirky family, but about Wednesday's individual story and how she carves her own niche in a world full of supernatural creatures and mysteries. The Addams family's influence and pop culture legacy. The Addams family has always been an iconic part of pop culture, representing an eccentric yet loving family that thrives on the unconventional. This new series, Wednesday, continues to push the boundaries of that legacy. Its success shows just how much the Addams family continues to resonate with contemporary audiences. And the dark humor and gothic aesthetics of the show have had a major influence on the gothic genre in pop culture. From the Addams Family movies to the recent animated films to Tim Burton's touch in Wednesday, the Addams legacy continues to evolve while staying true to its roots. It's also worth noting how Wednesday taps into the current trend of teen-oriented supernatural dramas, a genre that's been quite successful in recent years. Shows like Stranger Things, Just Death, Riverdale, and The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina have set the stage for supernatural, coming-of-age stories with dark twists, and Wednesday fits perfectly into that mold, while also standing apart with its unique tone and Tim Burton's direction. Tim Burton's signature touch. No conversation about Wednesday would be complete without mentioning Tim Burton's direction. Known for his gothic and whimsical style, Burton infuses the series with a visual flair that enhances the eerie atmosphere of Nevermore Academy. His unique sense of visual storytelling, heavy on shadows, twisted architecture, and vibrant color contrasts, creates a fitting backdrop for the quirky Addams family and their dark adventures. Burton's influence can be seen in the show's set designs, costumes, and even in the pacing of the story. His style is unmistakable, and it's clear that he was the perfect fit to direct a show about a character like Wednesday Addams, whose entire persona is steeped in the bizarre and the macabre. Conclusion. Overall, Wednesday is a highly enjoyable and visually stunning series that offers a modern take on a classic character, with Jenna Ortega's stellar performance, a fantastic supporting cast, and Tim Burton's signature directorial touch. Wednesday is a show that has already made its mark in pop culture. It blends mystery, humor, and supernatural elements while exploring themes of identity, family, and personal growth. The show not only fits seamlessly into the Addams Family universe, but also successfully introduces a new generation to the strange and wonderful world of Wednesday Addams.